1 year ago today, University of Virginia lacrosse player Yardley Love was found beaten to death in her college apartment. Her boyfriend, George Hughley, faces murder charges. Now, on this anniversary, Glamour magazine is launching Tell Somebody, a campaign to raise awareness about relationship abuse. Wendy Naugle, executive editor of Glamour, joins us now, along with Alexandra Briggs, who is a survivor of relationship abuse. And I welcome both of you ladies here this morning. Good to see you. Wendy, I'm going to start with you. Why did your magazine choose to take on relationship abuse?
Well, we covered the death of Yardley Love last year, and it was a horrifying case. But then what we saw is it kept happening again and again. Sylvie Cachet right here in New York. The headlines just kept on coming, and we couldn't help but wonder, why is this happening now? Why in 2011 when women are more empowered than ever before?
Yeah, how widespread is it? I guess that's my question.
We did an exclusive survey that found it's very widespread. Not only are 1,400 women killed every year, but 29% of women in our survey reported relationship abuse. Then we went on to ask about behaviors that they've experienced, and another 30% reported that they had been physically abused, emotionally abused, and that means nearly 60% of women are experiencing relationship abuse.
Okay, what is the difference between relationship abuse and domestic abuse, which I think is something people are more familiar with?
People are very familiar with domestic violence, and that's usually defined as couples who are married. And that's kind of a misnomer because this is very common in dating women and women who are living together. So we need to broaden our definition.
Alexandra, I know you were in an abusive dating relationship for a period of time, and I think the question people have is, well, if it was bad, why not just remove yourself from the situation? What was your situation like?
I think that it's very common that everyone asks, well, why didn't you just leave? But when you're in that type of situation, you're so brainwashed. I mean, I really thought I had nowhere to go. My family tried to intervene, but he would always listen to every phone conversation and twist whatever they said into meaning they didn't love me or they hated me. So he would just control every aspect of my life.
How bad did the abuse get for you?
It led, the final night he had tried to kill me and told me that he was killing me. And then I had to go into work the following day, and a coworker, actually one of the managers, intervened. But the overall relationship, it was nearly 5 months, not even 5 months. And there was emotional abuse, verbal abuse, physical and sexual.
Let's talk about this campaign and exactly what all it is about.
Well, Tell Somebody is really designed for cases like Alexandra, where she said it was a coworker who intervened. It was someone reaching out to her who said, you're not alone, there is help. And that's what we want women to do. If you're in an abusive situation, tell somebody about it. If you see this happening to someone else, tell somebody, reach out and help them. And we've set up a mobile giving campaign to help make sure every woman has a place to turn. The National Domestic Violence Hotline has more than 80,000 calls last year went unanswered because of lack of funding.
Yep.
So we're hoping that everyone will text TELL NOW to 85944, and that'll give a $10 donation to the hotline. And for every donation, Avon Foundation is going to match it up to $200,000.
Alexandra, for people that are watching right now that are experiencing something similar, what advice would you have for them, and what signs would you tell them to be most alert for?
Definitely to listen to your gut. I know that sounds silly, but it's true. I told myself, don't see this guy again, but he convinced me otherwise. Any aspect of controlling, if he's reading all of your text messages, listening to your phone calls, wanting to know where you are every second, and then just definitely tell someone. And get out. I mean, it's not easy. It can be very dangerous to tell someone, but if you just know that there's people there for you, and there is a way to get out. And I got out, and it's been 6 years.
Yeah, you owe a lot to that coworker, huh?
I do. She was my angel.
All right. Well, we wish you the best, and best of luck with the campaign. Keep us updated on how things go. Good to talk with both of you this morning. Wendy Naugle and Alexandra Briggs.